I'm excited to show you how easily you can make a healthy honey barbecue sauce from scratch. We're ditching all the hidden corn syrup, sugar, and artificial stuff and using fresh ingredients, including sauteed red onion and garlic, apple cider and balsamic vinegar, molasses, and liquid smoke. Hello, my name is Nicole Bonilla, and if you love healthier recipes made with all natural ingredients, then you are in the right place. To make this really easy barbecue sauce, we only have to prep 2 ingredients. I've taken half of a red onion and diced it, and then I've taken 3 cloves of garlic and diced them up as well. Now, to get the most incredible flavor out of our red onions and our garlic, we want to saute them first in our pan. So I've just taken a sturdy bottom saucepan and then I'm bringing it to a medium heat. And then as soon as our saucepan is nice and warm, we're going to pour in about 2 tablespoons of some light olive oil. And then I'll add a half of my red onion. And I'll just give that a quick stir to coat it in the oil. You're welcome to jot down the ingredients as we go along, or you can click the link in the video description below, which takes you to the full recipe. And season it with a little bit of salt. So after about a minute or 2, I can tell that they're starting to soften. So I'll go ahead and add our 3 cloves of garlic, and I'll give these a good stir. And then I'll stir this about every minute for another few minutes until the onions are completely soft. Well, it's been a few minutes and I now have a little bit of color on my onions, which is perfect. So now I'm going to add 8 ounces of tomato sauce, and then I'm just going to use my can and fill it up almost to the top with some water. So I add half a cup of water. And for some natural sweetness, I'm going to add 1/4 cup of honey, but you can also use maple syrup, and you can adjust this amount to get your perfect sweetness level. And for some more natural sweetness and flavor, I'm adding 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, 1 tablespoon of balsamic vinegar, which really gives it a rich flavor. And another key ingredient is 1 tablespoon of molasses. I'll add a teaspoon of paprika, a teaspoon of salt, and a teaspoon of liquid smoke, which will really give it that barbecue flavor. And about 1/8 of a teaspoon of some black pepper. Now I'm just going to mix this together with my spatula. Now we're going to let this simmer for about 20 minutes, which will really help to meld those flavors as well as thicken the sauce. Well, our sauce has been simmering for about 20 minutes, and you can see how it has thickened, and it is just rich and gorgeous. Now you can decide if you want to leave it chunky or if you'd like to blend it nice and smooth. I'm going to go ahead and blend mine, so I'm just going to pour it into my blender cup. But you could use any food processor or upright blender, or even an immersion blender. And then I'll just screw it on the lid and then take this over to my blender base for about 30 seconds. So after about 20 seconds in my blender, I now have this smooth, gorgeous barbecue sauce. So this makes about 2 cups of sauce. Now, if you want it to be on the thicker side, you could go ahead and let it simmer for about another 5 or 10 minutes. If you'd like it to be on the thinner side, you can just reduce the simmering time. I think this is perfect. It is ready for a taste test. Blowing it so it's not too hot. Man, that is good. That has a perfect balance of sweet and tang and spice and flavor. And I love that it's made with clean, natural ingredients, which means I'm going to feel just as good even after I eat it. And it's the perfect flavorful base that you could easily add more spice to if you prefer. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with me today in my kitchen to make this delicious sauce. And I've included a link to the full recipe in the video description below, which takes you to my website, gentletummy.com. And I also invite you to like and subscribe to my channel. And if you know someone else who you think would love this recipe, please share this video with them. And I cannot wait to have you hang out with me again in my kitchen.